small interview.
No, go ahead. Who's going to ask the questions? You are. Okay.
Okay. So, out of the whole day, what was the university that catched your attention the most?
It's difficult to answer back that because there were several workshops that went really, really well and the students enjoyed a lot. So I think that Catholic University, Aveiro University, to talk about the Portuguese ones, were the best considering the offer they proposed to the kids. At the same time, the IPAM, the marketing school, that is still ongoing at the moment, has proposed a really nice theme and it's full of students in the classroom. For the foreign ones, I enjoyed very much the presentation of the Hult University of London. It was a really nice and proactive presentation, and it was a novelty for us to have Instituto Marangoni of Fashion Design. We got a student there, Inês Neves, that left last year from CLIP, and as a whole, I think it was a nice initiative.
Do you think the students also cooperated and enjoyed the Carreers Fair?
Yes, of course, there are differences. The Form 9s and 11s, I think, were the ones that profited most, and they enjoyed the most, and they have made really nice comments about the participations and the initiatives. The Form 12s, perhaps they have already made a choice, so they were not so interested in coming to the pavilion. And the middle school ones, they enjoyed, but I think they have to grow up and to be more attentive to different things. However, I think that this kind of initiative is a kind of education, and so they will know that when they reach Form 9 and Form 10, perhaps they will be most interested and go to the workshops.
Mr. So, from all have you been seeing here, which was the one who catched your attention the most?
Well, actually, I think that in a certain way, each one of the universities that are present here, they have something specific or different to offer. So I think that I wouldn't say that one in particular actually caught my attention, but I would think that each and every one of them have a certain different approach to, for instance, economics or business, and they also offer slightly different degrees. So I think that overall it's very useful for the students to know that independent of just choosing economics or management, they, even within each of these areas, they can opt for different types of degrees.
Speaking of economics and business, have you seen any universities here that are very good and that you recommend in these areas?
There are a lot, obviously. Well, if we're talking about the Portuguese universities, obviously that in economics and business you have Católica and you have Faculdade de Economia do Porto. That I would say that they are probably, in terms of rankings, the top ones at Portugal. Internationally, I would say, for instance, Hult is a very good university. And for instance, if you're, instead of going to economics or to business, if you just want to specialize, for instance, in hospitality or tourism, you have La Roche, that is the best one worldwide.
Like futuristic, planning for the future, your career for once, not only just asking, do you have a pen? No?
See ya. More serious this year.
Yeah. Not just asking for pens like this guy or that guy.
Can you tell us a brief description about your college?
Sure. So Hult is an American business school with campuses in the US, in Boston and San Francisco, but also a presence in the other parts of the world, in London, Dubai and Shanghai. So truly being international in that sense, having over 140 nationalities enrolled with us as well. So we're also international in the classroom. We offer all kinds of different business degrees, from an undergraduate education, so a Bachelor of Business Administration, to postgraduate degrees, masters, different kinds of them, MBA and an executive MBA for the people that have a professional experience but want to go back to school to get more business skills, basically. So that's who we are.
Okay. And what made you come here today?
Well, I mean, the way we work is we want to source as many talented international students as possible. I'm more focused on high school students because I represent the bachelor program. So it makes sense for us to target first international schools in Europe. You know, you guys are international already, you have a good English, and you feel that you're ready to study in the UK or in the US after a secondary degree, A-levels, or different curricula in Europe. So this is why we come to CLIP today, and so far so good.
And do you think that a lot of students will choose this college?
I'm not sure we're a fit for all, to be honest. You know, I don't come here to talk to all the students. I feel that business first is quite specific. We're not a large university, so we don't offer sciences, we don't offer, you know, humanities. We only focus on business studies, and we do it well. So I don't think I'm here to talk to all the students, but I prefer to talk to interested students in business. So if I only get to talk to a few ones, but there's a good qualitative chat, I'm really happy. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.